The strongest person doesn't always win. The loudest voice isn't always the smartest. And the biggest opportunity rarely belongs to the fastest. Real victory often belongs to the one who sees what everyone else misses. That's the mindset of the fox. The fox doesn't survive because it's powerful. It survives because it's intelligent. It watches. It waits. It understands the right moment to act. While others rush into danger, the fox studies the situation. Because wisdom is knowing that every battle doesn't deserve your energy. Most people believe success comes from working harder. Sometimes it comes from thinking smarter. Imagine two people chasing the same goal. One runs without a plan. The other pauses, observes, learns, then makes one perfect move. Who has the greater chance of winning? Life isn't just about effort. It's about direction. You can spend years climbing the wrong mountain, only to realize it was never your destination. The fox teaches us to slow down before we speed up, to think before we react, to understand before we judge. That's a skill very few people master. In today's world, everyone wants instant answers, instant success, instant results. But the smartest people take time to understand the game before they play it. That's why they make fewer mistakes. Every decision has a consequence. A careless decision can cost years. A wise decision can change your entire future. The fox never wastes energy trying to impress others. Its focus is survival. Its focus is results. That's exactly how successful people think. They don't chase attention. They chase progress. They don't argue with everyone. They choose their battles carefully, because every minute spent proving yourself to the wrong people is a minute stolen from your purpose. Remember this. You don't have to respond to every criticism. You don't have to accept every invitation. You don't have to fight every challenge. Sometimes, the smartest move is simply walking away, not because you're weak, but because your future is worth more than your ego. That's where true intelligence begins, not inside your mind alone, but inside your decisions. And every great decision starts with one simple habit: observe first, act second. The world is full of noise. Everyone has an opinion. Everyone wants your attention. Everyone tells you what you should do. But the fox understands something most people never learn. Not every voice deserves a place in your mind. The more distractions you accept, the weaker your focus becomes. That's why successful people protect their attention like their greatest treasure. Because attention creates results. Where your focus goes, your future follows. Think about the greatest decisions you've ever made. They probably weren't made in chaos. They were made in moments of clarity. The fox doesn't panic when circumstances change. It adapts. When one path closes, it quietly searches for another. No excuses. No complaints. Just another strategy. Life works the same way. Sometimes your first plan will fail. Sometimes the opportunity you wanted will disappear. That doesn't mean your dream is over. It simply means it's time to think differently. Flexibility is not weakness. It's intelligence. Water changes its shape to fit every container. The fox changes its strategy to overcome every obstacle. But its destination never changes. Too many people quit simply because Plan A didn't work. They never discover that success was waiting behind Plan B, or Plan C, or even Plan Z. Never confuse a failed strategy with a failed dream. The goal remains. Only the path changes. This is why emotional control matters. Fear makes people react. Anger makes people make careless decisions. Pride blinds them. But calm thinking creates better choices. The fox doesn't allow emotions to control its actions. It allows wisdom to lead. Imagine how different your life would become if every decision came from patience instead of pressure. If every challenge became a puzzle instead of a problem. The smartest people don't waste energy asking, "Why is this happening to me?" They ask, "What can this teach me?" That single question can transform failure into wisdom. And wisdom is far more valuable than temporary success, because success can be lost, but wisdom stays with you forever. Now imagine your life 5 years from today. One version of you reacted to every distraction, argued with every critic, chased every opportunity, said yes to everything. That person stayed busy, but never truly moved forward. Now imagine another version, the one who chose carefully, spoke less, observed more, learned constantly, and made every decision with purpose. That person didn't just work hard, they worked wisely. That's the true power of the fox. Success isn't about doing more. It's about doing what matters most. The world will always reward people who think before they act, because smart decisions create extraordinary lives. Remember, every move you make today is shaping the person you'll become tomorrow. So don't rush your journey. Master your emotions. Protect your focus. Choose your battles wisely. And never confuse movement with progress. Some people spend years running in circles. The fox takes one calculated step and gets closer to its goal. That's the difference. Your greatest advantage will never be your strength. It will be your ability to remain calm when everyone else is losing control, to remain focused when everyone else is distracted, to remain patient when everyone else wants instant results. Because patience isn't waiting, it's preparing. Silence isn't weakness, it's confidence. Strategy isn't manipulation, it's intelligence guided by purpose. From this day forward, stop asking, "How can I do more?" Start asking, "How can I do it better?" That single change can transform your career, your relationships, your finances, and your future. Move with purpose. Think with clarity. Lead with wisdom. And remember, the smartest person in the room isn't always the one who speaks the most. It's the one who understands the right moment to act. That is the true meaning of FOX mentality. If this message inspired you, don't let this be the end of your journey. Subscribe to the Daily Motive US for powerful motivational videos that help you build discipline, confidence, leadership, resilience, and the mindset of a true champion. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like. Comment below, "I think before I act." Share this video with someone who needs this message today. We'll see you in the next video. Until then, stay wise, stay focused, keep moving forward, and live every single day with FOX mentality.